shot on target. The big two, the huge two, the massive two in Glasgow are locked together at 1-1 as the champions start the second half at Ibrox. Which way will the pendulum swing?
Well, it could go either way. I think Celtic can play a lot better. Brendan Rodgers has seen that from his players this season. I think they've been pretty average this afternoon, but they're back in the game. A moment of brilliance. And it's those wide players, Mackay and Sinclair, who I think are the potential match winners on the evidence for the first 45.
Brown up against Halliday there. Dembele helps it on to Sinclair. Celtic on the front foot right at the start of this half. And a free kick in a very prominent position.
Dembele showing again just how capable he is. Just nicking that ball away. Tavernier, a small nick on him, but unlucky to give that free kick away.
So, Wes Foderingham in the firing line here in the second minute of the second half. Scott Sinclair showing the most interest here. Sinclair. Warburton won his first Old Firm game on penalties in a dramatic Scottish Cup semi-final between the sides last season, but lost the next two. Forrest, Armstrong, McGregor, Emilio Izaguirre arrives on the scene. Izaguirre has gone away from Tavernier, but it's Foderingham who collects. Look at the referee Stephen McLean after Lustig impeded him, or seemed to.
The Celtic move all stemmed from the fact that Foderingham tried to play it out. Rangers lost possession. Celtic all of a sudden back on the attack, and the end product there from Izaguirre is really poor. It's not like him.
Kiernan taking the direct route. Simunovic told to send that in the stand by Craig Gordon. Tavernier. Rangers forced into a first half change early on when Joe Garner was stretchered off. Martin Waghorn, his replacement. Scott Brown takes charge for Celtic. Armstrong. McGregor. Holt challenging. Celtic forced back to Craig Gordon.
He's lucky there, Craig Gordon. He was in two minds whether to go long. In the end, he got the break of the ball there.
Miller. Scott Brown takes it off his toes. Catching Brown late, but here's Dembele. Celtic bursting towards goal. Tony Wilson has held them up for now. Sinclair for Forrest. It's Lustig. Dembele seemed to miscue it.
What a chance from Dembele. Complete miscue in front of goal. Celtic looking so dangerous. Really good ball from Forrest, and a clever pass inside the box from Lustig. Dembele had to do better.
Well, he's the man you would have wanted on the spot, but that was fairly miserable from Moussa Dembele. Completely scuffed it. Clint Hill Tavernier. Windass. Holt. Zagire sorts out Windass and finds Forrest. Sinclair, who has looked lively. Sinclair for Armstrong. It's Forrest! And Fotheringham proves to be a barrier. Forrest. Goal kick, it's come off him.
But you got to put it down to a good save. I know it goes straight at him, but he stands tall. You see Forrest getting in behind here. Lovely little dink from Armstrong. But he gets out as far as the 6-yard line, Fotheringham, and does really well, just to narrow the angle, make himself big and keep it out.
Grappling with Weghorn. Brown brings it away. Celtic captain, one of 2 players booked in the first half, and here's the other one right on cue. Simunovic. Sviatchenko. Dembele, lovely flip for McGregor, who could put Sinclair in. Windass is holding back, and that'll be a yellow card for Josh Windass.
Yeah, he tried to do it on the slide, but Steve McLean is in a really good position to spot it. It's a lovely touch from Dembele. Look at just the slide dig there from Windass, dragging McGregor down. Steve McLean right behind it, quite right to get the yellow.
First yellow card for Rangers. Sinclair awaiting instruction. Sinclair towards Dembele. McGregor rather tame. Free kick that didn't really work out at all for Celtic. Brendan Rodgers was fuming. Celtic offered so little from that free kick situation. Given away by Keenan, but rescued by Tavernier. Now Weghorn. Lustig will get there ahead of Mackay. Simunovic has to help out.
Well, it's important Rangers keep Barry Mackay in the game. He's in top form, can't afford to starve him of the ball. He's certainly more than prepared to go and take some responsibility and make things happen.
Tavernier. Windass, almost.
Really unlucky Windass. He made the right run straight through the middle. His first touch had to be better, just to give himself a chance.
There's only been one draw in the last 11 league derbies between these two. Plenty of time for things to change here at Ibrox. Izagirre, his 250th match for Celtic. Sinclair, accompanied here by McGregor. Dembele! It's off the bar! And Sinclair puts it into the side netting.
What a brilliant cross from McGregor. It's so tempting for Dembele. He can't believe it doesn't go in. He makes a run to the back post. He does really well. Great athleticism, just to keep it on target. But how unlucky is he to see it bounce and come back off the bar? And Sinclair can't make the rebound.
Flicked on by Waghorn, but here is Shibunovic. Here's Aguirre. Clint Hill sees off Dembele.
Celtic the better side in opening period in the second half here.
Good kick for Windass though, fouled by McGregor. Here's Clint Hill. Danny Wilson for Barry Mackay. Scott Brown is tracking him. Don't know, get a goal kick out of that, the Celtic captain, who was rather close to the Rangers fans as he heard on the advertising board.
He just loves this environment, doesn't he? Silly foul in the first half, but apart from that, he's driving his teammates now to get back into the game.
Stick. Forrest skipped away from Mackay. He's ready to deliver, is he? Not yet. Now he is, and it will be a corner for Celtic in front of their fans.
Well, when you get Forrest on form, when you get Sinclair on the other side on form, Dembele in the middle, they create a lot of chances. Celtic in most games they play. Today's no different.
It's Rangers' turn to worry. Stuart Armstrong's corner. Sviatchenko helps it on.
Right idea, good delivery. Sviatchenko just wanted to help it into a danger area. Don't know if he was going for goal there. It's a poor attempt to go, but they have had a good number this afternoon. Look at that, utterly dominant in terms of their attacking threat. They've hit the post, they've hit the bar, they've been in the side netting, they've got the goal, Rangers have got theirs. Rangers need to up it slightly.
Danny Wilson. Oh. Shocking mistake from Wilson. Stick. Looks like he's overhit his pass for Forrest, and Danny Wilson will be rather relieved.
Well, I see him offering the hand of apology there, but too often this is costly for Rangers. We saw during the week with Rob Kiernan on that occasion there. Danny Wilson putting his teammates in trouble. He even goes ahead to the ball to allow Forrest a bit more space. Got to get that out of your game.
Wilson taking no chances that time. Lustig's throw reaches Dembele. Lustig. Armstrong. It's Forrest here. McGregor helps it through. Everyone digging in a scramble, and the free kick is given by Stephen McLean.
I think it's one of them, Ian, but as a referee with so many bodies in there, he just got to blow the whistle for fear of anything kicking off. When that ball goes loose and everyone's thrashing at it with their feet, it's an easy thing for Stephen McLean to do, and just blow his whistle. Sinclair does well, and there's three of them going for it there.
Rodgers, unbeaten in 23 matches in domestic football. But he knew he'd get a game today. And Hill getting the crowd going, not that I think they needed that too much.
He's done well, Hill. He's won a lot of balls in the air, been very decisive.
Who will land the next in this Glasgow derby. Mackay, Holt, Mackay, straight at corner. Sinclair could do with that from McGregor.
Well, when you're playing the three at the back and Sinclair gets that ball in a secure first touch, going at Kiernan, going at Hill, I'm just surprised he doesn't take him on the outside more often.
And how I played in the New Year derby. Kiernan sliding in to tip Sinclair. Windass, onside, it's Martin Waghorn heading towards goal here. Waghorn desperately trying to hang in there and did so, but nothing came of it.
Wasted opportunity, what a tight call that was, right on the halfway line there.
McGregor, Izagirre. You get the feeling a goal might be coming soon. Something's brewing. But then it kind of always feels like that in these games.
Well, there was no decision for the assistant referee to make. Waghorn came from his own half, no need to raise any sort of flag, but he was in behind, just couldn't get away and get a shot at goal.
Sinclair laying it off for Izagirre, but Tavernier there. Izagirre conceding a free kick.
I think what you're finding is Tavernier being forced back into a more defensive role, similarly on the other side. Look at Waghorn here, doing really well to be inside his own half. That was clever, but he just couldn't get away from Simunovic or Lustig. Mackay over on that left hand side. Scott Brown did really well to help out in that defensive area.
Armstrong. And again, driving Celtic forward, Sinclair. Dembele, it's Sinclair! And Fotheringham with another crucial save, although the flag was up.
Yeah, the flag went up really early, but again, Sinclair showing how dangerous he is here, working the 1-2 with Dembele. It's a good call. Assistant referee got that one right, it's a tight one.
Just can't take your eyes off these games. Miller. Forrest. No foul from Halliday. Wilson.
Well, you can see how much Celtic have begun to dominate the match. They're getting more attempts at goal with the dominant side. I think we're in a crucial period of the game where fitness and pace might just come into it.
Joe Dodu is about to come on for Rangers, who had to make a change in the first half when Garner was injured. Waghorn came on. Here is Waghorn, Tavernier. Lustig away. Miller. Fair amount of power on that, but a reasonably routine save for Gordon.
Yeah, decent off attempt, a difficult skill to carry off that volley. Miller did well, but a comfortable save from Gordon.
Dodu waiting in the wings, will replace Josh Windass, we hear. Barry Mackay wins it back. Holt. Tavernier. Casemiro. Rangers will make that change now. Josh Windass being replaced. Joe Dodu, Rangers' most used sub this season, came on and scored 2 late goals against Partick Thistle recently to swing the game in Rangers' favour.
I mean, it's an easy decision, I think, for the manager to make, especially with Windass on a yellow card. Last thing you want is another soft yellow and down to 10 men.
Mackay. Loosely is going to receive a yellow card for holding him back there.
Yeah, just as cynical as they come. Brendan Rodgers sound Patrick Roberts back. He may well be going on. Mackay has been electric this afternoon.
Lustig, the third Celtic player to be booked. Patrick Roberts will indeed be with us shortly for Celtic.
I'd imagine maybe Forrest going off. Sinclair looks really lively on the left hand side, and although he doesn't have the pace of Forrest, he's got maybe more skill and ability, trickery. Different problem for Rangers.
Danny Wilson then to send this free kick in. Clint Hill stretching. Patrick Roberts missed a sitter against Rangers in the League Cup, in the Scottish Cup semi-final last season.
He can also come up with a big game performance. But he was excellent against Manchester City in the Champions League, getting a goal, of course.
Celtic can also call on Lee Griffiths, of course, on their bench. Lustig. It's disappeared away from Sinclair. And it is James Forrest, hasn't had the most productive of days, who will be replaced here by Patrick Roberts, who can certainly pose a question or two.
Yeah, fabulous ability with the ball at his feet. So important you don't dive in, and that's going to be a different problem now for the likes of Wilson and Kiernan, Clint Hill.
Celtic fans holding up their bones in the 67th minute for the Lisbon Lions. Wilson, Kenny Miller. Miller has got Waghorn waiting. It's away by Scott Brown for a corner. Rangers desperately hoping something might come of this.
We just need to be careful. So it's leaving Scott Sinclair up, leaving Roberts up. Rangers just with the 2 back. Mackay screening in front.
Rangers' first corner since the first minute. Wilson! Blocked en route. Mackay. Holt. You just don't know what's going to happen next. Wilson floats a lovely ball. Oh, it's offside against Kenny Miller, drifted away from him anyway.
Yeah, he's a bit unlucky, but earlier on, poor defending from Celtic. This is a really good ball into the box. And both Brown and Sviatchenko more concerned with their man, not really looking at the ball. Good reaction save from Craig Gordon, gets it out of the danger area.
Craig Gordon, who was dropped when the first Old Firm game of the season took place in September. Forced to Reece played as he did in the new camp. It's won by Big Hill again. Brown. Armstrong. Roberts. Easily away from Mackay. And there's the switch. And there's the goal for Scott Sinclair. The the champions have turned it around, and that will really, really hurt Rangers.
Patrick Roberts, he's involved in it, skips away from Mackay, and just as Kenny Miller did with the timing of his run. Keep your eye here on Scott Sinclair. He's pulling away to the left. Kierland's not really aware, Tavernier's not aware. It's a brilliant ball from Armstrong. There's that ball that gets you in behind, so similar to Rangers' goal through Kenny Miller. And Scott Sinclair yet again in the danger area. Armstrong doesn't even need to look. He knows exactly where his teammate will be. He's right in the heart of that 6-yard box, and it's a tight ankle to ensure the finish.
Well, he scored against Rangers in September. He's just repeated the feat in December, and Rangers have it all to do now. Rangers haven't lost an Old Firm match in which they scored first since 1993, but with 20 minutes to go, it's gone from 1-0 to Rangers to 2-1 to Celtic.
Well, the best passes of the game have come from Windass for the goal and Roberts for the goal. Getting their team in behind the ball across the face and a simple tap-in.
Sinclair benefiting from Armstrong's cross and Roberts' creativity. And the Celtic fans are loving this.
Yeah, they've raised their game. Celtic players have raised their game a lot better in the second half. Rangers very dominant in the first. You just wonder what Rangers have in reserve now.
Brown. Izagiri. Supported by his captain. McGregor. Rangers have to find a way back somehow. Izagiri meantime trying to burrow his way through. Dodu. Sviatchenko. A little bit of skill. Brown caught there, but Stephen McLean happy to let things continue.
Well, Samunu just kicked it out here. I'd be surprised if Rangers give them it back. Quite right too, just get on with it.
There's Waghorn up against Sviatchenko and a free kick.
Losing a wee bit of discipline, Waghorn. Assistant referee seeing the pull of the jersey, wrapping his legs round Sviatchenko. But the goal here, Armstrong in that position, he's not having a pop at goal. He knows exactly where his teammate will be, hanging around that back post. It's a wonderful set-up from Armstrong.
The Celtic fans turning their backs on Rangers in this latest Glasgow derby. Can the champions see this one out and take a 19-point lead into the new year? It would be the biggest ever. Rangers must dig deep. Roberts. It's gone out for a Rangers throw. Celtic on course for a 15th straight league win. Here's Izagiri. McGregor. Dembele looking again, but it's not happening this time.
Really good ball from McGregor. And I think he was aware that he's going to just gather pace once it hits the deck here. Dembele going in behind. And as Hill comes across, just leans into him. Absolutely not penalty.
The champions certainly upping their game in this second half. Kenny Miller. Waghorn. Izagiri able to poke that back to Craig Gordon.
Poor touch from Waghorn. Thought it was a decent pass to him from Kenny Miller.
Rangers need somebody to step forward to avoid a third defeat this season against their rivals. Tavernier, slow, Izagirre not, but Kiernan covering.
Sleep there, Tavernier. Izagirre almost taking advantage. William Walker here is really strong getting into the latter stages of the game.
Brown, knocked on by Roberts to Dembele. Roberts here, it's Armstrong, and Fotheringham keeps Rangers in it.
Vital save. Lovely slide through pass from Patrick Roberts here. What an impact he's made coming on as a sub. Getting the shot away, Armstrong. Not his best attempt, but a good save nevertheless.
Waghorn. Izagirre dogged. Final quarter of an hour and some. Holt. Mackay. Halliday. Mackay. Miller. Halliday. Tavernier. Halliday. Over the top here, looking for Miller.
Not a bad idea from Halliday, just a bit heavy with the through ball. Kenny Miller, as you would expect, always trying to get in behind, clearly onside, just a yard or so in front of him.
Halliday has an issue here. Presumably not just with his laces.
Well, it gives most of the players a chance just to get a few liquids on board going into the last 15 minutes or so.
Reminder of what's ahead on Super Sunday in the new year. Watford against Tottenham from 12:30 Sky Sports 1 is followed by Arsenal against Crystal Palace, and both games are also available in Ultra HD. Time for a drinks break in this most intense of football matches. What have we got left in store at Ibrox? Tavernier pursuing an option here. Waghorn, the intended target. Sviatchenko. Roberts. Corner. Celtic in no great rush to take this. No wonder.
Yeah, they're controlling the game.
Harry Forrester will be coming on for Jason Holt shortly for Rangers. But they've got this corner to worry about first. It's Armstrong to deliver. Danny Wilson away. Mackay now. Kenny Miller has veered away to the left here, but it's going to the right first of all for Halliday. Can he find Miller? Oh, it's off the post that Celtic also hit.
Can't believe he missed it. What a ball from Halliday.
Now Dembele racing away. Tavernier can't hold him up. Armstrong is through here. Flag is up for offside against Stuart Armstrong.
Well, Miller knows he should have scored here. He doesn't make a good connection. Yet again, brilliant from Mackay. Look at that ball. He doesn't get a tight ankle on it. It's loose. And it comes off really weak off the post. What an effort that was from Rangers. Brilliant burst through the middle from Mackay.
Final 10 minutes. Forrester will be on shortly. Benny Miller missing the chance to make it 2-2. And at this stage of the game, you really could do with taking chances like that. Sinclair now. Tavernier stumbling. Armstrong! And it's away for a corner.
I think it may well have come off Danny Wilson. It was a really good strike, a difficult ball to take from Armstrong. Often that goes over the bar, but it's Wilson facing up to it, gets himself in the way. That's going for the top corner, that one.
Jason Holt is replaced by Harry Forrester, who scored an injury time winner against Dundee here last month. Rangers are in need of more late drama. Stuart Armstrong thought he was about to seal the deal then for Celtic. Instead, he has to take this corner. Armstrong floats this one in towards Sviatchenko, who's fallen rather awkwardly.
Well, I don't know who's got the worse injury, Brendan Rodgers or Sviatchenko. Just watching Brendan Rodgers there hobbling his way back to the dugout.
Yeah, he hurt himself in the celebrations of Celtic's second goal. These things can happen. It's Rangers 1, Celtic 2 in the closing stages of this Glasgow derby. Kenny Miller going close to an equaliser, but going close isn't good enough now for Rangers.
And what Celtic have is this constant threat of the pace in behind, whether it's Dembele on that occasion, whether it's Sinclair on the left-hand side, Roberts on the other side, and just the timing of those runs from middle to front from Stuart Armstrong.
Sinclair.
It's a Rangers throw-in and they've given it away. Really sloppy.
McGregor. Simunovic. Sviatchenko. Armstrong. Izagirre. Sinclair. Armstrong. Dembele let it go. It's Armstrong and Foderingham with another save. Sinclair. Sinclair! And Foderingham once more keeps Rangers just about in the game.
Good effort from Sinclair, but yet again the pass in behind from Roberts. Absolute first class.
Forrester, not long on. And it's a terrific challenge from Sviatchenko.
Well, decision making is key. Forrester far too greedy. He had Dodo on the right hand side. Credit to Sviatchenko for getting the tackle in. He should have passed it.
Rangers hoping and praying as Harry Forrester sends that in. Kiernan. And it's just dropped over. Goal kick.
Well, Kiernan wins the ball. It's just a big looping header. There's no real pace on it. He's just held it into the danger area. Sviatchenko makes a really good tackle there, but Dodo was on the right hand side of Forrester. Wait to see this pass from Roberts. It's brilliant. Armstrong tries just a chipped finish. Sinclair gets a shot at goal, and it's another good save from Fotheringham.
Final 5 minutes. Near Beaton will be coming on to try and shore things up for Celtic, although they have had chances to settle matters here. Callum McGregor will make way for Beaton, Celtic's most used sub this season.
Well, I think McGregor, some of the contribution he's made in tight areas, keeping possession, he's done really well.
Beaton for McGregor. Still no sign of Lee Griffiths, who has been troubled by a calf injury of late, but Celtic don't really need him with a 2-1 lead here. Dembele. Sinclair ahead.
Received that so well, Dembele. Just allows everyone to get up and support all of them and keep Celtic in that attacking form.
Beaton, who can actually hit them. Deflected, and Fotheringham forced into action again. Sent back by Izagiri. Stopped dead by Dembele. Dembele trying to give them the run around. Armstrong happy to take them on. That's a foul by Waghorn, and a pointless one, really.
Yeah, stupid foul. Really stupid foul from Waghorn. Armstrong looks full of energy, even at this late stage in the game. Catches him on the instep.
Celtic in no great rush here. Only Dembele's in the box, so there's a good chance it ain't going there. Not immediately anyway. It might do yet though with Armstrong. Kenny Miller. Well, that was a strange one. Dembele trying to sneak it in, closely watched by Kiernan.
Miller tried to hit it off, sure, Armstrong. Armstrong gets out of the way and it turns into a really dangerous cross.
Almost an unwanted assist for Kenny Miller. Celtic seeing this out nicely. Celtic happily taking the sting out of things here, although Dembele seems keen to head towards goal again. It's going to be a yellow card coming out for Tavernier, and a free kick for Celtic.
Great strength and skill from Dembele here. When he gets away, takes that away so sharply. Reckless challenge from Tavernier, giving another free kick away, eating up some vital seconds.
Unable to escape their own half at the moment. Nobody actually in the box for Celtic as they while away the seconds. Beaton, Armstrong, Brown. I think there are going to be 4 minutes added on. Will Rangers manage one more chance, and can they take it? Big questions. Celtic controlling it at the moment. Brown. Dembele. Typically tenacious. Brown. 4 minutes is confirmed. Stoppage time. Here's Roberts. Will do nicely for the champions.
Yeah, it was a great crossfield pass initially from Viton to get Roberts on it. Exactly what Celtic want, just to keep the ball in their attacking thought.
Rangers desperate to dig this out. Corner.
It's just the sheer physique and strength of Dembele here. It's given Rangers a problem. Mackay and Wilson trying to out-muscle him. It's a tall order.
It's been a masterclass in how to see a game out. Last few minutes. Dembele bubbling away. Yellow card for Danny Wilson now.
Really is very impressive from Dembele, taking a few hits himself. The jersey there getting pulled down to the ground from Wilson, picking up a yellow card. Now can you see that, Ian, a free kick? The byline, no one inside the box.
Roberts and Dembele more than happy to keep Rangers occupied here. Let's see another corner, would you believe?
This is frustrating for the Rangers players, but so professional on the Celtic men, just running this clock down.
Now Mackay. Rangers leaving it late, very late, but late will do if they can grab an equaliser. Halliday now, sizing one up. Straight through to Gordon, and it wasn't about to escape his clutches.
Decent attempt from Halliday. I think given the time, he had to have a pop-it goal. Hope there was some sort of spillage there from Gordon. But he's too confident for that.
Halliday. Free kick for Rangers, last minute of stoppage time. It's approaching now or never. In fact, that moment is surely already here. Rangers hoping for a lucky break. Hoping for a late leveller. Clint Hill on towards Dodu. Can he get his shot away? Not quite, but it's a corner to add to the drama and the tension.
Vital touch from Lustig. Had to get a foot in there.
Tavernier will take it. If it's going to happen for Rangers, it's got to happen here. Tavernier delivers, and it goes wide. And that is surely that.
A couple of bodies down at the front post there. Dembele coming through, taking everyone out.
Moussa Dembele. Grounded.
Well, he's shown why Brendan Rodgers put him in from the start. I think it's been a wonderful performance from Dembele.
Brendan Rodgers set to become the first Celtic manager to win his first 3 Old Firm games. It's a happy new year to the men in hoops who go 19 points clear. Kenny Miller opened the scoring. Trust him to have a say, and Moussa Dembele. But Scott Sinclair scored the winner. Celtic take the New Year honours in Glasgow. Unbeatable, unstoppable, uncatchable. Rangers 1, Celtic 2.
And Celtic remain invincible. 15 Ladbrokes Premiership wins in a row. Gordon Strachan and Neil McCann with me here. Gordon, the Celtic's class show.
Power, strength, bit of class. But I'll tell you what, Rangers can take a lot from it. You know, there's a lot of things that they did right today. A lot of things will go back, and Mark will go back and say, maybe could have tried that, maybe could have done that. But I think both managers have got a lot to be proud of today in the way their two teams played.
Neil, will Rangers rue mistakes today?
Listen, it was a real high-risk formation, I think Mark Warburton put out today. The three centre-backs had so much to do. This man is short, Sinclair, must have thought at times it was his birthday going one-on-one with Rob Kiernan, and made it really difficult for the big man, which I think Rob Kiernan actually had a decent game today. But as Gordon says, I think Rangers did look a threat at times. Kenny Miller really unlucky, Forrester had a chance to slip in, Dodo. But ultimately, as we thought, Celtic just did too much on the day. And I think he'll be absolutely delighted. They might need some ice in that ankle right enough, but I think he'll be absolutely delighted with the result.
And Celtic milk the applause of their supporters. We'll be back in a couple of minutes for reaction from the boys. But Celtic have won a third consecutive Old Firm game, and they go 19 points clear with a game in hand.